Hi, if you are watching this, you are probably a foreigner with some interest in the South America Champions League, the Libertadores. I am Brazilian and I made this content for you. Thank you for watching. Today we have the greatest match of the 2021 Libertadores so far. Atlético Mineiro will play against Palmeiras. The two clubs have great financial backing and are two of the three giants that are emerging in Brazilian football, the other one being Flamengo. We here in Brazil always had the Big 12, the 12 big clubs, four in the state of Rio, four in the state of São Paulo, and two in the state of Minas Gerais, and two in the state of Rio Grande do Sul. However, some clubs went into decline because of their amateurish and corrupt leadership. What happened with Cruzeiro and Vasco? And others took care of their finances with professionalism and made their club even bigger, as did Flamengo from Rio de Janeiro. Palmeiras from São Paulo and Atlético from Minas Gerais have billionaires behind them, but also have healthy management at the top. It's not just the money, they also have a good management. So, talking about the Libertadores, the current semifinals, Flamengo will probably be at the Libertadores final because they beat Barcelona from Ecuador 2-0. So, very difficult for Barcelona to turn it around. So we have great expectations at this other semi-final, which will define the second team that will polarize with Flamengo for the dominance in Brazil. And not only in Brazil, but also in South America. Because we have, at least in 2021, because last year Flamengo did not make it into the finals. They were not very good because of the manager, which was not so experienced like Renato Gaúcho is today. So Flamengo fell at the round of 16 last year. Atletico did not have the financial backing they have today, and Palmeiras did a very good job. But let's remember that when at the same final against River Plate, they made they won 3-0 there. They lost at home 2-0 to River Plate, so it was very close, and they won the final against Santos just at the very last minute. The game was already almost going into penalties. So 2021 is the year that marks the emerging of the three big clubs. So with Flamengo at the final and Palmeiras or Atlético playing, we will probably have a defining moment in Brazilian and South American and football, because we will have the two biggest clubs and they will polarize for a long time. I think that because even if Atlético lose today, they will still be at the semifinals of Brazilian Cup, and they very far in the first position in the Campeonato Brasileiro or league. 20 clubs, everyone against everyone, two legs. So they probably will win our league and have a great chance of winning also the Brazilian Cup. And they have a great chance of facing Flamengo at the final of the Brazilian Cup. But with that tangent, today we will have a very physical game. Atlético-MG, Atlético Mineiro, Atlético, we call it here Galo, which means rooster, have the renowned players like Hulk, which played at Zenit in Russia, and has been called several times to play at the national Brazilian team. They also have the two World Cups veteran Diego Costa that played for Chelsea and Atlético de Madrid. But Diego will not play today due to injury. Palmeiras, the current champions of Libertadores, are not at their peak of 2020. They have some problems, but have a very cohesive team with a good defense. They have Luis Adriano, great center forward, which played the Shakhtar Donetsk several times in the Champions League, and also have Felipe Melo, that played at Juventus, with Del Piero and Buffon. To me, it's a 50-50 game. There is no favorite. Even though Atlético is unbeaten in Libertadores so far, it is not very cautious to consider them favorites. Just because of that, Palmeiras are still the current champions and deserve some respect. They can always play good at the counter attack. And I think the pressure is very much on Galo, Atlético. Atlético, since there will be fans at the stadium, and Hulk lost a penalty in São Paulo in the first leg. We will have a great game, a very physical game, but with a lot of emotion. And sometimes we can see. I'm gonna say it. I'm not an Atlético fan. They are my rival. I'm a fan of Cruzeiro, but Atlético have a very beautiful style of play when they have the ball and when they are reaching the goal. They go down very fast with precise passes. So we will have a very technical game, and I recommend to anyone who can to watch the game. Very much emotion, very much heart. I would very much enjoy it if I were you. That's all for today, and thank you for watching. This one of my first videos. I'm trying to maybe establish some kind of channel with some audience, and that's all for today. Thank you. See you another time.